Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a vegan dish. It's very similar to one of Persian dish. They call it Mosama Bademjan, Mosama Kadoo, which is eggplant and zucchini Mosama. And although most of my dishes could be vegan by eliminating that meat from them, but this one is 100% vegan, and the reason is because I had lots of requests for the vegan food. The only difference is from the Mosama, the one that we are going to make, is I add a little bit of potato to the dish, and because I like it that way. And it's very simple and easy. There is not too many ingredients. And let's go over the ingredients and start making it. As I said, it's very simple ingredients. I have 3 eggplants, 3 Mexican zucchini, 2 tomato, and 2 onions, 3 potato. I do have some cooking oil, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 2 tablespoons tomato paste, a little bit of the liquid saffron. It's about like a quarter of the cup of sour grape juice. That if you don't find it, you can use 1 lime or lemon juice for it. And first, we are going to peel this off and show you how to cut it and go from there. Okay, cutting this and trying to peel this. Actually, it's up to you. If you don't want it to peel off, you could do that. You don't have to peel it. Okay, these are actually been washed and cleaned. So again, it's up to you if you want to peel that. Very simple, easy. You can peel this zucchini off. And or not to. All right, after you peel them off, then you cut it from the side, or you cut it diagonal, and try to all of them to be the same way to cut. So the reason that I'm just cutting this, cleaning this first, because we want to put a little bit salt on them. I'm just let it sit aside for about half an hour or so. So take some of the juice out of it, so it's going to be easier to be sauté and not to use so much of oil. Here we go. This is the third one, and then we're going to cut them. Okay, to start cutting it, I like it to cut it this way, not too thin, not too thick. That's the way I like to be cut. This is a perfect size, and we're trying to cut also the zucchinis this way too. The zucchini is the same way as I said, just cut the tip of it, then just try to be the same size because it's going to cook evenly. Now I'm going to put this in drainer and put some salt on it. And then before we saute those, we can clean them off and take the extra salt off of them. And as I said, it makes it a lot easier to saute with the less oil. So that's the best way to do it. Here we go. And let me get some salt and put some salt on them. There you go. Some salt. I like to Put them all over, both sides. And put them aside somewhere here. All right, there's 2 onions. There is not any purpose or reason why I have 2 different color onion. One of them I just trying to just saute. The other one I'm just gonna do the same way that cut the zucchini and eggplant. So this way. So for our to be all the same for our dish, and this one we're going to saute that by dicing it for our base of dish pot. While our zucchini and eggplant is going to be ready, that's a good time to start sauteing this onion and in a little bit of oil on the pot. So I have it here. All right, let's start cooking this or sauteing them. All right, we are going to set this aside and start peeling that potatoes and cutting the same way. I'm going to put it in a bowl with the water, so keep them fresh till we use it. All right, we're going to cut this potato also the same way. So we're going to put this potato in a bowl and put the fresh water to keep them fresh till is the time to use them. There you go. By cutting this tomato, so our cutting is done. So again, same way. All right, all cutting is done. Let's go and check on our onion to make sure it's not gonna burn, and just toss them around till it gets, just a good color. Then we add the tomato paste and also turmeric, and we'll put it aside till our zucchini and eggplant is ready. All right, it seems it's getting there where we want it to be, golden, and it's almost there. So it's the time for just add our turmeric. Makes such a wonderful smell, turmeric with onion, and it's pretty color too. Okay, now when we saute for maybe a minute or so, now we are going to add our tomato paste and just do the same thing for a couple minutes, and then our base is going to be ready. Just put a little bit water and I will put it aside till our zucchini and eggplants are sauteed. Then we're going to put them in this bowl together. Okay, looks great. All right, it's enough for just sauteing that tomato paste also. You're going to add a little bit of water and I'm going to put it aside till the time comes when I want to put the zucchini and the rest of the ingredients into the sauce. All right, see you then. It's done. It's been about 45 minutes that, just put the salt on this eggplant and zucchini. If you look at it, all those things came out of those juices out of it. So this is the time to wash them and pat dry them and start sauteing them. So I'm just going to wash the excess of the salt and bitterness that it came out of it. All right, so just let's drain this and start pat drying. Okay, let's go and start sauteing them. I already have some oil in the pan or skillet, and so as soon as it gets hot, maybe a little bit more of oil. All right, I guess our skillet is hot enough to start sauteing our eggplant. And first eggplant, then you're just gonna do the zucchinis. All right, it seems one side is getting where we want it to be. It's sauteing, it's a color change, and it cooked pretty well. And as soon as I finish the whole thing, then we start putting it back in a pot with the rest of the ingredients. It's probably the whole process going to be another half an hour or so. It's cooking pretty well, so let's put them aside and start cooking the zucchinis. Okay, we're making some rooms for the zucchini. It's all those eggplant is done. Add a little bit of oil, make it ready for our zucchinis. And here we go. All right, this zucchini is sauteing out, and now we turn this sauce back on the heat and start cooking it. And for cooking our potatoes and onion, it's a time to start putting it here. All right, what I like to do is just put this onion first. Okay, then I bring my potatoes, I drain the water, and putting this here. Because this potato, it takes about, just about like 20 minutes to be cooking. So at the same time, our zucchini and eggplant is going to go in there, then is not going to be cooked. So I'm just cooking this a little bit before I put the zucchini and eggplant, because they are almost done by sauteing them. So let this cook for about like 20 minutes. Then we add the zucchinis and eggplant. Okay, these are cooked also. So we're going to put them aside till our potatoes are almost cooked. Then we add this also with the rest of the ingredients. I think is a time to put everything together right now. So before I put the zucchini and eggplant, I like to add all my black pepper and our saffron into the sauce, and also our sour grape juice, and then we should add the rest of the ingredients into this. Yeah, as I said before, you can substitute the sour grape juice with the one lime or lemon juice. It does the same thing, but because the traditionally is with the sour grape juice, that's what I just used that. Okay, we top this off by adding our salt and tomatoes. I think in 30 minutes our food's gonna be ready. So you can have this with the rice or a bread, whatever you prefer. Okay, so we just leave it in a low heat and we'll be back in 20 minutes. See you then. One thing that is totally optional, and I forgot to talk about it, at very end you can put just a little bit of the cinnamon, about like a quarter of a teaspoon cinnamon powder, which I like to add it to, and so it's totally, as I said, is up to you and is optional if you wanted to. And you're 15 minutes away from the dinner. See you then. All right, this is our food. As you see, it's so wonderful looking, but I wish you were here to feel the fragrance and the smell of it. Usually we eat this either with the rice or a bread. It's your choice of the bread, pita bread, sangak, taftung, whatever it is, the cakes, and or rice. And in this case, I put half of the pita bread. I took it, just split it and make it a wonderful, beautiful tahdig out of it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. As always, I really appreciate your support, and I want to get the feedback. I wish you make the same way that I make it and let me know how that goes. Until next time with another dish, Persian food. See you all. Bye now.